What's going on, guys? Here we have the Guerrilla Gravity Mega Smash. Been really digging this bike big time. I'd like to thank Guerrilla Gravity and all the guys there. I can't say good enough things about them. They're kick-ass. Thank you, I appreciate it, guys. So this is the bike I'll be running for the 2020 season. I had the option, so I decided to go with the mullet setup, which is the mixed wheel size. 27.5 in the back, 29 in the front. Absolutely loving it.
Head.
The front end tracks and rolls over things, awesome. The rear end scoots in the corners good, manual's nice, gets up in the air nice. It's best of both worlds, that's all I could say.
Whoa!
I was always the guy that liked kind of a smaller bike. My Reckoning over here was a medium. But I realized it got a little twitchy, especially at like high speeds, racing. It just felt it got a little hairy. Just to have this is just such a nice change. I mean, you feel like you're almost going slower. You feel so much more controlled when you're going mock chicken. As you may or may not know, they do lay up their own carbon, and it's awesome. It's solid. Had a gnarly case recently, landed right at the base of the frame there, and it handled it like a champ.
Oh! Oh!
It was pretty intense, and I'm glad it's okay. I'm gonna talk about parts and stuff and the build. I ended up swapping my brakes over from my bike. Kept the codes. I love the codes. My favorite brake right now. I went coil on this, 400-pound spring. I would say maybe a little heavier would be nice for bigger hits and jumps.
Yeah.
And then matched it with 3 tokens in the fork, and that's pretty dialed, it's pretty neutral. I think it was like 76 to 80, 77, 78 in the fork. I got the descendant cranks, carbon, just GX derailleur, GX cassette. What else we got here? A couple really cool things they have going on their frames is you got this cool strap design, keeps your weight nice and centered. I don't like carrying stuff on my back, so that's huge to have that just set and forget. You always got your tube, lever, and CO2. You got the 2 different positions for the bolt here, and you can put it in 155 or 165, and that does kind of mess with the geometry a little, but in the best of ways. Like it seriously feels like 2 different bikes. I ran it in 165 for a while, and then I finally put it at 155, and I was shocked. It's like the difference of a downhill bike and a trail bike. It's that much of a difference. So that's awesome because I do all sorts of riding. Love the park and love big days in the backcountry. Also love just flat pedals out in like cross-country land. So I really digging it. And this bike is really doing it all for me.
Drop!
And you've got this trap door for the cables. Super nice to work on. If you got anything going on, take these 3 bolts off and all your cables are out. It's not perfect, but I'm not a perfect guy. I'm not too worried. I'm all about having a fun bike, and this is that. This is a 185 dropper. I'd love to go to 200 because I love my saddle nice and low, and I thought 185 would be enough, but man, a 200 or 210, woo. The insertion's real long in here too, and it's super low C tube, so you can have this thing slammed, and that's my favorite thing about this bike. So you can run big posts. This is one of the biggest problems I think with bikes. You're kind of stuck with having a high saddle on some bikes. This is my old Diamondback. First actually real mountain bike. Actually, this is my first mountain bike. Shit. Actually really fun. 26-inch wheels. Loved it. It's my Reckoning just coming off this. Love this bike too, but she was beat up and it's good to retire. If anybody needs a bike here, clapped out Reckoning. Waiting for you. I'd say the biggest thing between this and that really was, I mean, besides that, this is a medium and this is like a large frame. The seat tube was super slack, so it was kind of a nightmare to pedal around, I'm not gonna lie. This is nice and steep, and it's a joy. I mean, I can't wait to spend big days this summer on it. I have zero complaints on how this bike pedals. I don't think you can go wrong. The price point they have is amazing. You can't beat it. So, snap this guy.
Good call. Yep. Nice. Oh. That's a big hit, man.
I don't know what else to say. I hope I covered it. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I'm trying to get this train rolling. I'm stoked for the 2020 race season. So, yeah. Cheers, guys. We'll see you next time.
Good puppy.
Come back.
Sick, dude.
At the same
That
time.
was